Today I'm just going to review this Chinese GPS speedo that I put on my GS a few weeks back. I've done about 1000k on it now, and I've just written down a few points about it in case you're thinking of doing something similar. Okay, so in no particular order, things it does well. First thing it does well is it just works, and I'm pretty keen on things that just work. The installation was quite straightforward, and it just took off. It was really good. It just worked straight off the bat. The controls are easy to reach, so just as I said in the original video, by default there's a little gap at the back of the speedo casing, and you just put your hand in there, and there's only two buttons you need to get access to anyway. And yeah, it's just easy to just get in there and just press the button to change the colour or set the odometer. Right, so what else? Oh, you can set the background colour. Okay, so if that's your thing. I think I've got it on white at the moment. And I do suggest you set the background colour because if you don't, it cycles through all the colours like that. It'll cycle through all the colours, which is very disconcerting if you're going through a tunnel at night. It's distracting. So pick a colour. I just pick white or something very similar. But you can, obviously pick whatever you like. So those are the three good points about it. The three obvious points are that one, there's no trip or odometer when you've got the bike powered off. Obviously, it doesn't work in tunnels. Again, obviously, and by inference, then the odometer doesn't flick over if you haven't got any GPS signal, which I guess it's not too bad if you're only doing short stints. But I'm not that keen on it. I like to know how far I've travelled, particularly as far as petrol goes, because this thing's got no gauge on it, fuel gauge. And the bad things about it, or the things that I kind of expected, but it was a bit of a surprise sometimes when it happened. One is the GPS can take 3 to 5 minutes to kick in. Okay, fair enough. I kind of expected that. What else I've got? It doesn't display trip. Okay, I've talked about that. It doesn't display the trip until the GPS works. So not only do you have to turn the bike on, you also have to wait for the GPS to connect before it displays how far you've gone on this particular trip. It can misread occasionally. So for example, I think it's only happened once to me, but again, a bit disconcerting. I was doing 40k in a 40km zone, and the speedo said I was doing 120. So yeah, that only happened once, so I think it's just a glitch. But all in all, I was pretty pleased with it. It does what it says it does it well, and the only reason I'm going to doing this video today is because I'm going to replace it and put back the original stock speedo, which I've sourced